guys, welcome back to my channel. Refuge Tea here with My Granny's Closet. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to me. And if you are new here, welcome, welcome. I really appreciate each and every one of you. First off, before we get into today's video, I wanted to show you guys today's t-shirt of the day is Miss Harley Quinn. I do have a lot of her t-shirts, so you'll probably see more of them. First off, let's get into admin stuff. So if you guys want to follow me in other social media platforms, I do have an Instagram, TikTok, and a Facebook, and also here on YouTube. I just found out the other day, though, that Facebook hasn't updated My Granny's Closet to 3G, so it's just My Granny's Closet right now, but all other social media platforms are My Granny's Closet with the 3G, all right? You guys can go and follow me there. And if you don't know, now you know. No, just kidding. My Facebook page is for my sales. So I post every day there to show you guys what I have made, the things I have for sale. The prices are underneath each photo, and you guys can go over there and follow me if you would like. Please like, comment, and subscribe for this video. And don't forget to ring that notification bell and press all for notifications just so that you can be updated and notified whenever I post a reel, video, short, whatever I got going on here. All right, today's video is about all the bags and the yarn bags and the crochet hook pouches that I've collected over the years. I'm going to do in purchase order or creative order. I have this one right here. Ha. So my baby sister, back when I was in high school, made me a bag. It was red and blue. I collected Tasmanian Devil when I was in high school. I still do. I still collect Taz. I have my little quirks and my little favorite things, but as you know, with ADHD, you hyper-focus on certain things. And in high school, I hyper-focused on Tasmanian Devil, and I was loving it. So my little sister made me a fleece bag, and she hand-stitched it. Like, she cut it out. She hand-stitched it. Oh, it's so cool. It is in my Taz memorabilia bin down in my garage up high, so I can't get to it right now. But she cut out the TAZ lettering. She hand sewed it on there. It is a work of art. So I used that initially, and I just kind of threw my hook, my scissors, my needle, in there when I was in high school and doing stuff. And then that would be my overnight bag. And before I actually had a track Nike bag in high school for track and cross country, I would use that bag for all of my gear. And people would be like, oh, that's so tight. So my baby sister got compliments on that bag. But I'm older by 10 years than my baby sister. Almost, not quite, but I say 10 years. So, but she is taller than me. And all my sisters, they're all larger than life. I love them. But they all look more mature and older than I do, even though, I mean, But I love them all. So my baby sister made me that one, and I used that for several years until I made this bag for myself. If you guys hear coughing or, somebody in the background, my middle son is home today because he's not feeling well. He started not feeling well over the weekend, so I kept him home because I didn't want him to spread his germies, and I want him to feel better. And it is gloomy today. It is so gloomy, and it's rainy and windy. I wanted to go to Hobby Lobby's to see if they had their clearance sale going on at my area, because Southern California seems to be the last one of the yarns of their clearance sale going on. So I'm always, me and Rose always go back and forth. Did you get yours? Did you get yours? And she already, she's already scoping out hers. I can't remember if hers went on sale or clearance already and she scoped it out. But I know mine Hasn't yet, so I don't know. But I'm gonna wait until the rains die down and then I can venture out. I'm not a fan of driving in the rain. So next up I made this bag for myself. This traveled many places, and I'm a crossbody bag person, so I like to carry crossbody stuff. I like to make the straps long enough. My baby sister knew that, so she made it like really long strap. But you guys know with fleece and with yarn, it stretches. But this one did pretty well. I was like, wow, I did a pretty good job. So all my favorite colors, gray, green, and black. I did that one. But my mom had this neighbor in this house that she used to live in, and he was one of those storage container purchaser people. So if somebody doesn't pay for their yarns or their storage unit, after a certain period of time, the owner of the storage facility sells the unit to the highest bidder, and you yourself, if you purchase it, you have to clear everything out. So this guy and his roommate, they did that. It's like Storage Wars, that show. They did that. And they just so happened to purchase a storage that was filled to the brim. He was like, when we opened the door, when we opened the door, bags were just falling out, and then yarn was just pouring out of the bags. And he was like, there was nowhere to go. So they just had to, what they did was they tunneled in. Bag, car, bag, car. So that's what they did. And they said it took them like 3 or 4, I can't count, 3 or 4 trips to get everything into their patio. So we went into the patio area in the backyard. And man, oh man, you guys, it was just filled. Every table that they could put out, it wouldn't even, some stuff was falling on the floor. Like, they secured the bags and everything, but they were like, here, take this, bag, fill it up, and I'll sell it to you for $10. Take this bag, fill it up, I'll sell it for you 20. Take this bag, and I'll give it to you for 5. So every day for quite a while, me and my mom was going back and forth. And one day my mom found a bag in there, and I was like, I want it. She said, no. But turns out she ended up giving it to me as a gift for a holiday, which I think was Easter. And I was like so excited. So I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. I got a OG Lions brand yarn bag. Like, it says Lion brand yarns are the best. That's trademark, baby. I was so excited. I could not believe. And this is, dude, you guys, okay, look. The mandala cakes has the same symbol. I mean, I know they all do, but this one has no coloring, just like that one does. Like, these ones have more of a coloring to them. Oh, this one doesn't. These ones with the gold and the green and the sunrise for Lions brand. Okay. It just says Lion brand yarns. This, you guys, and it says 1878. This, you guys, is canvas. Almost dropped that. And it's, you guys, it says Lion Brand's yarns are the best. This is like, yeah. So it has a front Velcro pocket right here. This became my purse, my yarn bag, because I'm not a big purse carrier. I don't like carrying purses. There's zippers in here, and there's little hook slots. It's a hook slot. Slot, since crochet means to hook in French. Crochet. So I had this. So I would put my hooks in the hook slots, and then all my other stuff in here. But I had just started out my business, and this was when my son was he was in kinder at the time, and I think I had just gotten pregnant with, or maybe had my first son or my second son. So I went to, I was going to say McDonald's. I must be hungry, and I don't even like McDonald's. So I went to Michael's in the area where I lived. And I was like, I need something to hold my hooks, and I started, but because with this guy, he had hooks, he had, you know, knitting needles, he had yarn. It was just floor to ceiling everything. The only thing that he didn't have was hook pouches. So I told my mom, with all the hooks that I bought from him, because the only thing I had was a 5mm hook that an H hook that my mom had bought me, and that's what I was using. It was a boy hook, and I still have the hook. And I was just like, Mom, I want something to put all these brand new hooks in. I mean, they were old, but they were brand new to me. And I'm telling you guys, old, like old, okay? Like, this woman was probably from the 70s. She had retro style bags that were there that were falling apart, and they were mothy in, you know, and some of the yarn, yes, was, but the newer yarn that was it seemed like somebody kind of cleared out the house that this person was living in and just stored all of it there, but then kind of forgot about it, you know. So I decided that I was gonna go purchase a hook pouch. So I went to go buy one for this bag. I went to Michael's and I got the Crochet Dudes hook pouch. And you guys, this is so old. I'm telling you, it's like, my son is probably 10 years old. Okay. I kept all my hooks. This hook right here is the one that I carried around. I crocheted everything with. Everything was in a 5mm hook because it's the only one I had. Eventually, my grandmother had given me these two hooks, the larger ones, you know. And then this was my grandmother's hook as well. But then these are my great-grandmother. I call her Big Grandma. There's these ones here. And then a really good close family friend of mine, his grandmother passed away. So his mom and his sisters and him, they blessed me with her leftover yarn and supplies that she did use. So in this pouch right here, I have a mixture of her hooks, my grandmother, my great-grandmother's hooks. So I keep this in a special bin with everything else because I don't use that pouch anymore. And it was really hard for me not to use this pouch anymore because I'd been using it for over several years, over 10 years, okay? My son was in kinder, so he was about 4 years old when he was or not kinder, pre-K, preschool. He was about 4 years old when he was preschool, and he'll be 15 this year. So that's when I purchased that. I specifically remember because I dropped him off at preschool, and I went straight to Michael's to go get this stuff. But I eventually outgrew this bag. Actually, I undergrew it because I realized that I could prioritize my time and my yarn and my projects. And I was making things like this, you know, like my ear warmers and beanies. And that was all that my business was about. Baby blankets, ear warmers, and beanies. And I really didn't sell too many beanies. I did the ear warmers because I wasn't well versed in beanie making just yet. So I didn't want to put myself out there like that. So something that I wanted to get was a smaller bag, but could carry up to 3 projects at a time. And since my items were small in size, except for the baby blankets, I decided to get this bag. It was, I got it from Amazon. They still have these bags. So on one side, or actually on both sides, you can put hooks on it. Okay, so you have hooks here. I mean hooks. You have hook slots here. Yeah, the slot's there. And then you have a little hook protector up top. And you have the holes there, and then the same thing back here. But this one has the mesh zip. That way you can place, you know, your stuff in there. What is it called? Your scissors. I keep wanting to say shears, but I'm going to say scissors now. And then you have another pouch here, another pouch here, and then back here you have a zipper there. And it was so cool because when I was watching someone's YouTube video. I can't remember who it was. I was watching their YouTube video and they were like, I want this bag. And they were, you know, looking online to purchase you know, a yarn bag. They were looking at reviews and that's what they wanted. I was like, I have that bag. It's really good. You should get it. And I think it was a live. Come to think of it, I think it might have been, what is her name? Yarn Geek. She does a live, and this was a while ago, maybe 2 years ago. So this one comes with a hook. It's kind of like a toiletry bag. I use this actually when I go to places for my toiletries sometimes, because I don't often use it for my yarn anymore because I have another yarn bag again. And then on the inside here, you can see it has more slots. There's about 4 slots for your yarn skeins, and then you have this larger area for your project to sit in. And it's pretty large, you guys. It doesn't look it, and then it's a mesh screening there. It's pretty large. It's not, it's really cool. It's deceiving on the outside on how, you know, small it looks, but it carries a lot of stuff in here. Then you have your handle, and it's removable. Your handle's removable, and then you have the cushion shoulder strap. With that, I was like, okay, I need more hooks, you know, because a girl can't have enough hooks. So, at that point, oh, look it, here's one of, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. These are my grandmother's. Oh, it says her name on the back. Oh, and then these ones are, I have Susan Bates and Boy here. Looks like there's only one boy in Susan Bates. Look at my granny's hooks. Oh, gosh darn it. All right, so I bought this hook because, or this hook pouch because I needed to carry around more supplies, because at this point I was getting into more yarn, more crochet, more patterns, more YouTube videos and learning tutorials, and you know, so I carried around more supplies because I was like, oh, I want one of those. So I went and got it. Oh, I want one of those. So I went and got it. And, you know, eventually I had this. And I filled it. You guys, I filled it with stuff, okay? So it has a pouch here. Another, you guys, I love my pouches. And then more slots to put whatever you needed in here. So I do my scissors. I'm trying not to say shears. Tapestry needle tube. And then this is like a book. Front and back. It tells the story. And then there's a pouch. So you can carry more stuff back here. And boy, did I carry stuff. I carried it all. Okay, I carried it all. So that was one. And then I got this one because I wanted something smaller than what I got. And this was really easy to carry around. And it didn't have the zipper to get in the way. I was like, hey dear, how you doing? You know, doing the crochet, being your typical crochet lady stereotype. And this one's pretty cool, okay? You have pockets on the side here. These are for your knitting needles or your, oh gosh, what is it called? Tunisian crochet hooks you could put there. Again, with this slats. And this one I still use. I still use this one because I do smaller projects. So when I go to church and I crochet at church, while I'm sitting listening to the service, I use this one because it's more inconspicuous. Oh, there is another yarn bag that I do have. Oh dear, my friend Andrea made it for me. I asked her to make this for me after seeing one. And, oh gosh, where did it go? I'm getting yarn and thread all over me. Oh, you know what? I can't get it. It's got stuff in it. I know where it's at. It's in my, my bedroom. Oh, I opened this to show you guys. So this little pouch in the front has this right here. It's a transparent vinyl pouch here. And then you have more hooks to put in here. On the inside, there's 4 pouches. I'm just making sure. Yeah, I have stuff in there. Yep. Oh, here's my other hook. I found it. I was looking for my other brown hook. I say them by colors, but this one is a 6mm J hook. Yeah. So on the inside, you have 4 pouches, okay? I carry just your basic, typical crochet stuff, but there's more. This also zips, and it also has the holes here, but I never zip it up. Only when I put it in the backpack of my car. I call the trunk the backpack of my 4Runner because that's what I call it, the backpack. It's the Wayback Machine. So it doesn't, stuff doesn't fall out of this bag. But this I use on a daily basis. I keep my eyeglasses cleaner in there. Obviously, I carry my hooks in here. I emptied this out so that I can show you, but I'm making another Peeps bunny. Oh, I'm making another Peeps bunny out of, so excited. They're so cute. Aren't they cute? That is from Crochet It Creations. Jessica something. I posted it on my video on TikTok and Instagram and my Facebook page. After that bag, I wanted to go back to big because I started crocheting larger projects because I started venturing out. And so you think, well, Refuge, why didn't you just go back to your giant green Lions brand? Well, I wanted something that was kind of like this, but kind of like this. So I got something kind of like this. And I still use this one, okay? I still use this one. I use all my bags. My Lion Brains bag, I am a crafter at heart. I make everything from scratch so that I don't have to ask somebody else to make it. So my kids' birthday decorations, I make that from scratch as well. My, everything, decoration, whatever. Their cake, I do it all. Okay? Their cookies, their cupcakes, their, candy, whatever. So my Lion Brand bag is used for when I am in the middle of making a paper creation for one of those birthday blessed events. And that's what I use this still for still. But now, actually, I transported it, or how do you say it? I repurposed it because now it carries my grid walls. Because they're like 18 by 18 square grid walls, and you connect them with little round locks. And I keep my grid walls in this now. I'm just kidding. I do that. Yeah, that's what I do with this. So that's because the canvas is so hefty, and the bag that I used to carry my grid walls in, it just tore apart. It was like they were falling out from the bottom. Okay, so back to my latest bag. This I got, I think, 2 years ago, maybe 3. During the pandemic, I believe, when we weren't going anywhere, but I just wanted a bag. So I got this, because I needed something to carry from upstairs to downstairs. No, I'm kidding. I used to take my nieces and nephews to school, pick them up from school, take them to practices, to doctor's appointments, watch them. So I was spending an entire 6 to 8 hours at my older sister's house, waiting for everybody to get out of school. But I had my nephews, so I've been taking care of each of my nephews and nieces since they were 3 months. Essentially, that's the age where, my sisters would have to go back to work after the maternity leave. So I would take care of them. So I needed a bag that would carry multiple projects, but in an organized fashion, instead of putting each project in a grocery bag and then putting them in my Lions Brand bag and then just going. So I got this to carry with me around during that time where I would travel to my sister's house, watch the kids, the babies, and then eventually take them to school. And I'm a early bird. I need to be where I need to be as early as possible. So I would leave about my my family gets upset with me because I'm always early. Never on time. I'm always early. But there's circumstances where, you know, I am late. What in the... Oh, I was like, what is that? Biofreeze. So I would sit there in my car waiting for the kids to get out of school. And, yeah, I would sit, crochet. So it's funny because I would bring this giant bag with me, okay? But I didn't want to lug it around, so I would bring this bag with me. So I would pick one project from here, or two, depending on how far along I was in one project. And then put it in this bag, leave this bag at my sister's, go wait at the school for the kids to get out, crochet on this, and then, and it's so funny because I would, you know, it's sitting on the seat. My nephew or my nieces, they would be like, they know the drill. I'd hold it in my lap, wait for them to get in there, put their backpack on the floor. Here's my project bag. They would hold it and they know the drill. They knew the drill. They knew that after they'd sit down, whoever sat in the front seat, they go, here Mel, here JD, here you Bella, here Rory, you guys gotta, you guys hold it. You know, my kids as well, you know, but my kids, it would be different because I'd be driving home. So I can't crochet while I'm driving, except at a signal light. So sometimes my oldest son, but at some point, you know, my oldest son started sitting in the front seat because now he's taller than me. And I'm a whopping 5'3", you know? So, I mean, whoever sat in the front seat, my son, my nieces, my nephew, you know, they would hold my project bag. And then if my two little baby nephews had to go with me to the yarn store, no, not again. I throw yarn at them in the basket and we would have fun with it. So, all right, this has pouches, mesh pouches, zipper pouches, hook slots. This one's pretty cool because this actually is one of the bags that I take with me to market. Okay, so the inside is just like the other one that I take, or I double as a toiletry pouch, or toiletry travel bag. This one has the slots as well, and then the open area. So this is what I carry all that spare yarn. So if I know that how do I put this? If someone wants to order a beanie from me, but I don't have that beanie in color already made, I keep that specific yarn that I use for my beanies in here, or for whatever project I know that somebody would probably be like, oh, can you make it in this? Can you make it in this color? Yes, I have that. Okay. Hold on. Someone was trying to call me right now. Sorry, folks. I don't have time for you. Ooh, ooh. Just kidding. It was an unknown number. All right. This is the best part. Okay. It has little snaps here. You can hear it. You can't hear it because it's not lined up. Oh, snap. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, dang. That was quiet. Oh, you hear it? There it goes. So there's little snaps right here. And you put the yarn through. So this is so cool. All these, you guys, I got from Amazon. Okay, you just look up, search crochet bags, and all these bags get pulled up. This right here, you put your patterns in. Okay, you can put your patterns in there. Yeah, I can't put it in there. I can't figure it out right now. You put your patterns in this. That's where I put all my patterns in. Okay, it's like another book. Hello. And then you have the little holes to put your yarn through. And then the back has more zippers. There's another one. Let's see what's in there. Nothing's in there. Yay, no surprises. There's that. Okay. More space for more patterns. So if you're working on multiple patterns, you finish one, that works. And then you have your little cushion handle here. Put it together like that. And then you also have your strap, your long strap. I keep my hand sanitizer on there. So here is another strap right here. All right. So I wanted to get a matching pouch with that coloring because I'm spoiled, you know. I gotta have it. You guys, these are all, that bag I want to say is like 40 bucks. Everything else is well under $20. Whenever these go on sale for like 10 bucks, I just, look what fell out. Starburst. So this one oh look, my prettiest hook. She's been looking for this hook. I bought this to go with it. I didn't realize that this was, I think this was a, for a Switch, cartridge, like game cartridge thing, or like some sort of Game Boy. I'm dating myself right now. I want to say Game Boy. But I have these old light up hooks in here. They don't work. And then look, these translucent little hooks. My daughter has been looking for this. She's like, Mommy, where's the pink one? I found it, my pretty. And then the purple one. So I think I'm going to give her those. But maybe I'll give her all of them. But, so this has the double hook. I don't think I've used this. I think I just used this for storage, for crochet hook storage, because I have so many hooks. And then I just went on a hook crochet or a hook pouch rampage. Okay, this video is going to be quite long because I still have 2 more bags to show you. So I got your typical one like this. You know, these ones are probably, I want to say anywhere from $10 to $15 for these. And it comes with all these hooks. It comes with them. And I used to use these. Actually, I did use this one because I needed ergonomic hooks. I needed to switch it up. My doctor told me if you want the pain to stop in your hands, you see that you crochet, you need to upgrade to something with a little more cushion. Can you do something with a larger handle? Fortunately for me, her mom crocheted, so she recommended ergonomic hooks. And these were the first ones that I used before I stepped it up to some clover. So I have that pouch, and then I have this one of black. You guys could see there's a theme here, black and gray. Here is my travel one, my spare one. It doesn't have my... Where did my brown hook go? Oh, I put it back in there. So this one I take with me wherever I go. So these ones are sister to the darker ones in here. These are just smaller hook. And you guys, if you don't have these little tins, you can find them on Amazon. They come in a pack of like, I don't know, 6, I think. And you can put your little stitch markers in them. So this I take with, or if I've left my yarn bag somewhere and it's, you know, at my sister's house or at a family member's house, just because I was too distracted and I couldn't remember to bring it home with me. It's happened about a handful of times before. This is my emergency backup. So I have these ones, and it stays in my project caddy, my whip caddy. So my sister actually broke this one. She thought you pop the lid off, and she popped the whole thing off. So I have to glue that back on because I'm one of those people. Even though I have like 4 of them. And then there's scissors in here. So I have that one. And then I fancied myself a Tunisian and a Tunisian crocheter and a knitter. I wanted to learn how to knit. So I bought knitting needles, but I needed to put them in something. I got this for all of that. So here's all my Tunisian hooks. I was collecting crochet hooks. So this one has, but we'll get into that another time. I'll show you my entire crochet hook collection because there's still more. So it was like, I can't talk, but here's another pouch. Like I said, I collected hooks at one point over COVID. What can you do? You get orders online, you spend the money that you earn. Here's more. Looks like I need to buy some. Actually, no, these oh, here they are. Japanese transparent knitting needles in there, and then more knitting hooks in here. So this was my last purchase for yarn bags for several years to come, or crochet hooks, yarn bags for several years. This past Mother's Day, I was on Amazon, or no, not Amazon, I was on TikTok or Instagram. Sorry, I'm going through all the social medias. I was on Instagram and I scrolled through and I saw a bag. I was like, oh my gosh. And because it's my granny's closet, they know my preferences and the things that I look on Instagram is all crochet, you know, inspirational, spiritual stuff. And they, how do you say it? They advertise for that. You know, they advertise to your appealing. Who is that? Sorry, my windows are open so I can see everything going on in my front yard right now. I'm just keeping an eye on the weather. So they did the thing and they showed me a bag. I was like, I want it. So it was super expensive on the website. So I went on Amazon to check and see if they had it there. What do you know? The website was advertising it there as well, but in a cheaper price. So I saved up for it. It was still quite a bit, but it was on sale. And I got it. I got it. It's a backpack yarn bag. It looks like a diaper bag, but this is so cool because it's a backpack. You put it on your back and you can crochet all day. Isn't it cool? Like, you got a yarn backpack bag. Okay, so I save up and I earn, you know, or my husband goes half on me with some things, but I like to pay my own way. I don't like to have to ask, you know, if he can, you know, buy this for me. I'm not that kind of person. I'm the kind of person that likes to earn my own stuff, so, or pay for my own things. So even though he does, he spoils me rotten, okay? I mean, you know, if I want the Puma shoe, I get the Puma shoe in flash red with gold and matching, you know, flash shirt and sweater for my birthday. I get what I deserve. And you guys should too. All right. All right. Stop rambling because I'm going to go on and nothing's going to make sense and I'm going to sound like a spoiled, rotten girl. All right. So we have this front pouch right here. You can probably put your Tunisian needles, your knitting needles in this area. And then you have more pouches with elastic, and these ones could be for your crochet hooks. Okay, and then you have more pouches up top. So that is the front zipper. And it is quilted, you guys. It's quilted. And this is the company, Ludus. Okay, it's quilted so pretty. And then look, you have side pouches here because you can put your more yarn right there. And then look, you have holes right there to pull the yarn through. The best part, this back section here, sorry, my boys bought me, or my son got me Jack Skellington keychains. This is a zipper pouch Where's the zipper? Here it is. This is a zipper pouch that you can put your patterns in as well. So your folders with patterns and stuff. All right, time to open the bag. We need to open the bag. All right. In here is Mary Poppins' life. Look at how giant that is, okay? My arm is gonna get tired. It's getting kind of heavy. I'm gonna get on my ladder here so you guys can see a little bit better. All right, so you have pouches in there. More of those elastic. And then my business cards are right there. Band-Aids. I have my Black Girl sunscreen. More sanitizer. I'm telling you guys, you can't go wrong with sanitizer. And then more pouches. You see all those pouches? Look at that. And there's translucent pouches as well. There's more pouches down here. All right. So to go with this, my kids were a blessing, and they decided to get me a brand new, what is this called? Yarn, hook pouch, because I was outgrowing my other one. So I got this. I showed this to you guys on my TikTok, and I think I posted on my Instagram reel. My bags, like my hook bags, I call my lifeline. Grab me my lifeline right there, please. And they know that it's this because, yeah. So I love it because it's got these handles on it and it's pretty durable. And then you have a pocket here. This company is called Yarwo. Y-A-R-W-A. Again, another Amazon purchase. So I have all my hooks lined up here. Of course, there's some missing. And then there's 2 zipper translucent pouches here. But I keep all of the things that I need in there. You know, ruler. I have 2 of these. 1 for thicker and 2 for thin tapestry needle stitch markers. And then right on this side, I have all of my tatting needles and for my bead threading, and then a pliers. And then here, another Velcro, and then another pouch to protect your needles or your hooks. I have my larger clover hooks, my spare 5mm hooks here. And then I do have my, these are more updated, oh, wrong one. These are a more updated light up hook. I don't really use them, but they're good. They work. So they're there if I need them. So this is my hook pouch that I use. Just recently, I downsized from this because I don't need to bring this with me if I'm working on one project. So what I do, my neighbor went out of town and she messaged me and said, hey, I'm getting a delivery. Do you mind picking up my package? And then I'll pick it up for you when I get back. Sure, no problem. So it's good to know your neighbors. It's good to have that camaraderie with them and friendship that way. You know, they can trust you and you can trust them to do stuff like that for you. So she came back and she brought me this beautiful embroidered and leather burn pouch. So this has been my go-to pouch. So what I do is I only keep the hook that I'm using on that particular project in here. And it's cool because it fits it. Here's my other brown hook. And then I keep my shears or my scissors in here and just 1 tapestry needle in here. So this is my, you know, if I'm just going to the store and my husband's driving and I can crochet in the seat, I do. If we're going to church and I'm only crocheting 1 project, I bring it with me. So that goes in here and it stays in here all the time, no matter what. I that is the end of my rant rave. It's going to be over 45 minutes long, so I apologize for the lengthy video, but it seems that you guys do like my lengthy videos because my shorter videos haven't got that many likes or views, and my longer ones do get the, you know, the likes and the views. So you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what other content you would like me to show, do, whatever more that you would like to hear. If you want to see an in-depth look at my crochet hooks, my tapestry, or my Tunisian hooks, and my knitting needles that have been handed down to me or given to me, and or if you guys want to see my pattern books, because I do have a like freaking 5-inch books of all my patterns. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys would like to see next, and I will post that. I'm waiting for the weather to get better so that I can do that canopy video for you guys, to give you guys an easier way to set up your canopy if you're all alone. Anyways, that is it for me, folks. Thank you for joining me once again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos in the future. You guys are awesome. Have a blessed rest of your Monday, a blessed rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Next time. Peace out. Welcome back to my channel. Refuge Tea here with my granny's closet. Just wanted to hop on here and yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey guys, Refuge Tea here. Welcome back to my closet. Welcome back to my dang it. Hey folks, Refuge Tea here. Welcome back to my channel with Refuge. Yeah, I just said that. Yeah. I could do it. I could do it. I could do it. I could do it. Refuge Tea, my granny's closet. Hey guys, Refuge Tea here. Welcome back to my channel with my granny's closet.